Previously on Resident Evil 4.
Chainsaw guy? Oh, dang it. I meant to reload. Instead, I tipped him off. I'm dumb. Boom. Not bad. Ow. You didn't have to do that. Come on now. Alright, come here. I got one for you. And I got one for you. And I got one for you. Excellent. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to GamePlaysNow to Resident Evil 4. This is the fourth, fifth video. I don't know. We're going to get right back into it, right where we left off, which is right by the lake. And as I mentioned in the previous video, we've got some fun times ahead. We've actually had 2 boss fights coming up. I think we're going to cover them both in this video. If memory serves. How do we... Nope. How do we go? Oh, we just used the joystick. Alright. So the first boss fight, major boss fight of this game, is coming up right around here. Yeah. That big creature that we saw previously, we have to fight. Now, the plus side about having 2 boss fights in this go-round is that this one we don't have to expend any of our ammo. The second one we will. As terrifying as this guy is, as long as you sort of know what to do, it's not that bad. So we're going to hitch a ride on the back of this guy. My volume is like super high. I'm not sure I have enough time to turn it down. Nope, that's up. Alright. So we have to avoid obstacles. And we're going to try to throw things at him. Nope, not that time. Okay, so we're off to a fantastic start, and if we play our cards right, we might just die for the first time in this video. I'm going to slam that X button. Cool. Not dead. Let's see, is he going to pull us? Yes. Alright, let's face him. Now let's start throwing things at him. The thing that sucks is he doesn't have a hit meter, which no one in this game does, but this one is particularly frustrating because there's like no indication of how much damage you're doing. Alright, he is way behind us. Where are you? There you are. Oh man. Great. Okay. Forget everything I said about this being easy. I mean, it's not hard, I just haven't played this game in like a long time. I'm way, way far. First death. First death. Yeah, so that happened. That happened. You are dead. So if there's any doubt, we are dead. Good thing is, we don't really have far to go to get to where we just were. We learned a couple things. We can skip some cutscenes, so this will be our first cutscene skipping portion of this Let's Play. That was embarrassing. This should be the easy one because the next one is difficult. But so is this apparently. Alright, let's do this right. Yeah, let's not hit the things this time maybe. Oh, we're gonna hit the things. Man. Don't remember screwing up this badly previous times playing this game. Whatever. We'll make it. That's the last time we get hurt on this boss fight. Pick up your spear, Leon, and throw it at him. There you go. Alright, cool. Chuckin' and chuckin'. Alright, that one didn't hit. That's okay. Alright. Alright, he's still attached to us. That's actually good. Gives us a couple more shots before he, I think, disappears. No, he's going to stay with us. Maybe. Nope. Yep, he's going to... He is going to detach himself, and hopefully we won't be, like, completely facing the wrong direction. Now, they do give you some, like, audio cues of where he might be. Come on. How far over? Alright, cool. Just start chucking. Alright, cool. So, As long as you hit him, you don't get chucked from the boat. And when he goes underwater, you want to like hit the joystick one direction. Man. Just don't hit the stuff. Alright, he's gonna... we can heal up here, can't we? Hold up, which is the... What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Sorry, it's been a week since I last recorded, and I'm just apparently forgetting everything of how to play this game. It's okay. He's never facing... He's never coming at you like the direction you're actually facing. Oh, there he is. That wasn't too far off, so that's good. We're going to get a couple good hits in, maybe 3 if we're lucky. Oh, we got him. But the battle's not over yet. We have one more button mashing sequence here. Don't get too comfy. Oh, how could you be so clumsy? Hack and slash time, boys. Let's go. Cut, 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 cut. There we go. Surprised I didn't slash up in my leg on that one. Cool. So that's done. First boss fight out of the way. At the expense of our first death. But you know what? It's the first playthrough. This game is ridiculously easy the second time through because you get to keep, I think, everything. Oh boy. Uh-oh. That's no good. Oh boy. You should not have had those enchiladas on the way in. End of the chapter. Sweet. So that's like the first chapter of the game. There's like, I think 6 in this whole game. Can't remember. That might not be true. But we're heading on to chapter 2. Now, I said about 2 boss fights. I'm wondering if there's something in between the fish fight and the next boss fight. I don't want to spoil too much, but again, this game is ancient, so you probably know it's coming. But it's cool because I haven't seen like the cutscenes in this game for a long time. Because every time I play it, I just kind of skip through it just to get to the gameplay. So let's see what's going on here. Ooh, stuff is hatching and spawning and multiplying. Oh boy. See, that can't be good. Was it a dream? Okay. Yeah, you better chime in.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since
Listen,
our last transmission.
I think he's earned a
I'm starting
nap.
to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm alright now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Alright, first let's read this. Anonymous letter. There's an important item hidden in the falls. If you're going to get it, you might be able to get Ashley out of the church. But I'll warn you, the route to the church isn't a walk in the park by any means. They've deployed what's called an Gigante. Butchered that, I'm sure. So God bless. About what's going on in your body. If I could help you, I would. But unfortunately, it's beyond my power. So who wrote me that letter? I don't know. Let's go pick this up. I think there was something else. Yes. I hear rain. So yeah. It's interesting to play this right now for several reasons. One, because I'm having a hard time remembering what it is I'm supposed to be doing right now. And 2, I have officially now played Resident Evil 2 Remake I'm going to go ahead and get this fish if I can. I might have gotten that a little too early because I'm going to try for the inventory space for it. No, whatever. We're going to backtrack a little bit. Anyway, while we're heading over here, Resident Evil 2 Remake, brilliant. I've probably put about 7 hours into it so far. I haven't beaten it yet just because I suck, apparently. But it is such a beautiful reinterpretation of the original. It hangs on to enough of what made the game great, but it's got a fresh coat of paint, and the story's the same, more or less. It's just told differently. And I know a lot of the things I said are pretty vague, but I don't want to spoil it for those who are still waiting to get their hands on it. Alright, we're going to sell some stuff.
What are you selling?
TMP ammo faux show.
Thank you.
What do we got? Yeah, I'm going to sell those guys. Definitely that. Definitely that. Hang on to that. Hang on to that.
What are you buying?
I don't think I want the treasure map. I know where most of this stuff is in this game, so we will save some coin on that. In the meantime, though, we are going to... Man, it's so expensive. It's just so expensive. I usually save the rifle for last because as long as you use it decently, it's not that hard to...
Thank you. Is that all straight?
It remains pretty powerful as is, but I do wish I had a little more coin. I think there is something. There's something hidden here. It might be something for either the Beerstein or the mask. And I didn't find out about this until like the third or fourth time I played this game. I'm pretty sure I've discovered everything this game has to offer, but it's not to say that, you know, maybe I've missed something. Okay, so that's rifle ammo. Where's the good stuff? Yeah, the green gem, which is for... Let's go into our key treasures. Now that I remember how to navigate around a freaking map. Yeah, so that goes to the elegant mask. So we haven't finished the Beerstein yet, but we're already starting the mask. I don't think I've missed... It's funny, I just claimed that I know everything is, but it's possible I could have missed something. I mean that in the fact, like, I don't think there's going to be any, like, hidden surprises. Because, again, I've played this game so many times. And even though there's nothing new to experience, this game is not one that gets old. The only thing I would say that's new is this is the first time I'm playing it through the whole way on... I think this is the Steam copy. Well, this is the Steam copy. I'm not sure if there's anything different from it from previous releases, even on PC. I don't know. Anything over here? No. But anyway, it's bizarre playing as Leon in a much newer game that takes place long before Resident Evil 4 does. All right, so here's something new. Chapter 2, we get introduced to a new enemy type. These guys, if they get you, it is bad news bears. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get you out, Mr. Rifle, because these guys go down in one shot if you hit them with the rifle. So headshots are still effective, but it does come at the expense of possibly... Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Let's reload. It does come at the expense of opening up those creatures out of their heads. And I say that, I think like they're scripted by default to like certain ones, it doesn't matter where you shoot them, that their head's going to bust open. So I think, I could be making that up, but I feel like there's like the possibility that even if we shoot and try to kill one of these guys, just like shooting them in the stomach, that if it has one of those creatures in their heads, that it doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna I'm kind of functioning ahead here. Before we go down and trigger probably some zombies, we're gonna shoot these crates because they're gonna be our ticket across the water. And it's great because you can... Am I missing one? Yeah. You can trigger them now before you go to the sequence of rappelling down the wall, which we'll do now. But it saves us a little bit of time because we will approach some zombies. There's one right there. And it's nice to be able to have that access way ready for us instead of trying to shoot it down while we're getting attacked. So I think Yeah, I think there's... That's there. I feel like there's other things. Maybe not. Just be ready. I think there's a treasure up ahead that is of importance to us. Oh, I think I just missed some handgun ammo. And, you know, I semi-apologize for, like, being a stickler for collecting things, but the first playthrough, you really want to make sure you are well equipped with ammo, because I know I've said several times that we should have 2 boss fights in this video, but now I'm suspecting we might not, which is okay. 2 boss fights in one video is a bit overkill, but the next major boss that's coming up, you're going to want like all the ammo you have, especially for the first playthrough. I'm trying to remember which way is the best way to go first. Let's just go this way. The goal here is to stop that waterfall. Amber ring. Current is too strong. There seems to be a path on this side. This is kind of reminiscent of Resident Evil 1, where shortly after you leave the mansion and you're getting ready to explore the next area, there's a waterfall you have to get past. Now in Resident Evil 1, it's a lot harder to figure out how to stop that waterfall. This game, what I really enjoy about this game is the fact that it is fairly linear. There's not a lot of backtracking. The first 3 Resident Evil games plus 0 is notorious for justifying getting lost just through like puzzle solving, which I love. I love the puzzle solving elements of the first 3 games, but even now, if I go back and play those games, I don't remember everything, and I get frustrated, and you get stuck somewhere, and you're like, oh, I have to go back and get this, and it's a game with a lot of backtracking. This game has a little bit of that, but to get to your next objective, it's pretty straightforward, even though there's no, like, you know, indicators or things of that nature. But this game's a straight shooter. It doesn't leave you in one area for too long. But, you know, I think it's fair to say that both styles of Resident Evil have their place, and you know, I'm not discrediting the first 3 games. Still love them. There's things I like more about those than I like about this. For instance, these games in particular or Resident Evil 4 is not anywhere near as like terrifying as the first one. I'm gonna let's see. I guess I'm gonna use the rifle, but I don't have much ammo. Let's just see. Oh wow, I didn't get anybody on that. Cool. On the other hand, I just got like 6 dudes right there. That was cool. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Thanks for waiting for me to reload, buddy. I appreciate that. Let's get out our handgun. I think I'm going to try to use the handgun as much as I can right here, because... Nope! Oh, jeez, that was close. Dang it. Alright, I'm going to give myself a little bit of room here, because I need to reload, and they're not going to give me the time of day while I reload. Fast turn, there we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that really did hurt me, didn't it? It's alright. Are any of you guys gonna have any head explosions? No? I guess the ones that would have went into the river. I guess what is kind of scary is that the zombies are a lot faster moving, and there's a lot more of them, whereas in Resident Evil 1 you'd have a room that had like, you know, 2 zombies. As long as you had ammo, it was like, well, let's just kill it. Let's use an egg here. I really should start using my yellow ones though to give me increased health. I feel like there should be something there, but there's not. Into the tunnel. Alright, we're gonna collect this. I like how they ask you, like, do you want to collect this thing? Because clearly if you don't, you can't go anywhere, and it's going to come in handy later.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Was planning on it. trying to remember where this takes us. Alright, so we might actually fight 2 bosses in this. I'm just gonna stop, like, speculating, and let's just go. Let's just go. I do love the faster load times on this version, though. I mean, this game was, like, in my opinion, groundbreaking at the time when it was released on GameCube, because it was considerably faster load times than the Resident Evil games before. We had, like, the doors that every door you open was a cutscene of a door opening.
Got a selection of good things of what
All right, is there anything I can sell? Did I actually get anything? I think I got the, what was the, oh, I did get one of those.
Is that all?
And the amber ring. Now this could help us out.
What are you buying?
For tuning up the rifle. Okay, we can actually power both things, which is good. We're going to do that. We are also going to save here. Let's go ahead and try this boss fight. We're getting close to the end of the video, but we need a good challenge. As if the lake snake wasn't challenging enough. So I just saw someone walking outside my window. That's kind of late at night. And I'm playing Resident Evil. So I'm clearly triggered by everything right now. I think we have to go back this way. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Rápido, rápido, rápido. Usa los músculos. Rápido, apúrense.
What I don't get is they made this effort to get me, like, infected with this disease, and yet they're clearly trying to kill me here by releasing one of the more difficult things in this game if you don't have, like, super weapons. Now, in, like, any other playthrough, I'd go ahead and waste 30,000 on a rocket launcher and just beat it in one shot. But I want to show you just how tricky this boss is on the first playthrough. Ooh, now he's pissed because he did not get to kill me. So we're going to, here's what we're going to do. Just start chucking grenades at him. That's how we're going to start this thing. Kaboom. Let's just do that again. Alright, so we have 2 options here. We can go ahead and start shooting this thing on his back, which might be a little bit quicker. I prefer to run up there and hack and slash just as fast as you can, because it saves your ammo and it does deal damage. So, you know, no biggie. I'm gonna go ahead and chuck another one of these. Now we're out of those. Can we use incendiary? I don't know. Let's find out. No. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna have to get a little more aggressive with shooting. Alright, so this is cool. Earlier in the game, we saved the dog, and now he's coming back to help us.
Hey, it's that dog.
It's that dog. I really wish this dog played a more bigger role in this game, but I like this. This is cool. I don't think you see him after this, but I appreciate the what they did with this. I like how you can just run under him. Like, no big deal. Alright, hack and slash. I wonder what this guy was like before he became, like, just hideously infected. So I guess the dog is more important to him than really anything. So while he goes down, now's the time to load. Then you run up and go crazy with the button mashing. So far we're doing all right. Hang on. Did we beat him? Did we beat him? We did. Excellent. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I remember. was not as bad as I remember. We didn't burn through a whole lot of ammo. I mean, we did burn through all of our grenades, which I guess that is what made it easier. So we got a good chunk of change for beating them. Whatever happened to the dog, though? I don't remember. Like, is he here? Can I pet him? Can I say, good boy? While we're here, though, let's combine some of this stuff. I don't think we took any damage from that. That was good. That's why it's good to save your grenades for things like that, because I mean it is good to have grenades if you get overwhelmed with zombies, but I prefer to save them. I also like how these little huts are basically restocked. Like, I'm pretty sure we did loot them in the last video, but I thought there was like a key or something there. Can't remember. No, that's the way we came. We have to go back to the church. We are almost out of time. But I think there's an automatic save coming up. Maybe. Not quite. We're gonna go ahead and get this out. Well, let's just burn through this part. This isn't that bad. It's just shooting zombies in the dark. Plus another enemy introduction, which I won't give away, but it's one of the more creepier ones. And these boxes are back. Do we have a snake? We do have that. That's going to come in handy. Do I need to reload? Probably. No, I am maxed out. I am maxed out. Alright. Now there's a cutscene up here that will trigger if I go up a little bit further, but as you can see, there's something up there on the path. We're not going to let the cutscene trigger. We're just going to... See, he's not even moving. There's a dog there, as you can see. I'm just going to go ahead and take that one out. His buddy's going to come. His buddy's going to come. Maybe there isn't even a cutscene. I think they just attack you. But either way... Oh, can I actually get his buddy before he sees me? I'm trying to remember. I think he's like right around that pillar. So I got to be careful here. But I think you can take them both out before... I still don't see him. But I know there's a second one there. Just look for the creepy looking... Where are you? I know you're there. Come on, man. Don't make a fool of me. Yeah, I see you. I knew you were there. So there's 2 dogs, 2 wolves, infected. Oh, there's a third one. Dang it. That kind of got me. 4 of them. Or unless that was the third one, I didn't actually kill him. Whatever. Ah, nuts. I was going to say they're not that hard as long as you don't let them get too close to you. I prefer to let them get a little close to me so that way I can shoot them as they're like lunging at me, which makes for a better kill. But I don't need to use one of these, but I'm going to just because we really need to get like our max health bar up higher. Let's get this out. We're getting close to something. Let's say what. Should say someone. Alright, yep. Now we're in the church. And we have a little puzzle to solve here. First we're gonna collect some things. Is there anything here? Yes. I always like to just look around, because sometimes I forget. No, alright, so we're going to go ahead and do some puzzle solving really quick here. Navigate our way through. Alright, not that way. We're going to jump across these chandeliers, which is not that hard to do. Okay, there's some crates, barrels, sorry. And we're going to solve ourselves a little puzzle right here. It's pretty easy. 3 colored lights, and you want to make the different color lights match what's in the middle. So the red one, we're going to move. I think to just there. No, one more. Yeah, all right. Green. Green's pretty obvious. We got to get that chunk of green up there. And then the blue. I think that's good. So combined, they should all sync up and match that, which unlocks the door. Which I know I made that look super easy. It's because I'm really good at this game. But now, like, I think anyone will tell you that their first playthrough, it's not hard, but it probably took everyone maybe a hair longer than that. Wait, did I mean to do that? Where am I supposed to go? I think I'm supposed to stay up here. Right? Right? Yeah, okay, cool. Let me just make sure that... Okay, so I actually could have gone that way. Whatever.
Ashley.
Don't come!
Jeez.
Hey, take it easy.
Calm down.
No! Get away!
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the president's order to rescue you.
What?
What?
My father?
No, the other
That's right.
president.
And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me.
Found her. I think we're going to hit a save
It's
point
Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
after this.
Good work, Leon. I'll send a chopper over right away.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village. The chopper will
But
pick
it's
you up
not going to be
beyond
that
there.
easy.
Got it. I'm on my way.
There's still a lot of game to play. Yeah, so there are parts of this game where you have her with you, which isn't that bad, but it can get bad. Alright. Excellent. I thought I was going to save here. It's about to. Let's just get to the next area where we can save. Which is not here. I mean, to be fair, I don't see there being a typewriter in this room, because if there were, then Ashley could be like writing letters and sending them out or something. I don't know. So now we have to take care of Ashley for a bit. We do things like catch her. I wish you could give her a gun, but you're gonna find out really quick that she's one of the worst people to follow you.
Who are you?
If you must know, my name is Osman Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
What do you want?
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So, we kidnapped the president's daughter in order to give her our power, and then send her back.
No.
Oh, darn.
Leon, I think they shot something in my neck.
What did you do to her?
Just shoot him.
We just planted her a little gift.
You're gonna find there's a lot of opportunities where Leon can just finish people off, and he doesn't.
But before that, I thought I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me.
Pew pew. Not today. Ah.
You okay?
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We can get out of it.
Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. So the story's getting a little whack, which, again, it's Resident Evil. You can't really expect a whole lot from the story. Which, I mean, it's kind of disappointing in the sense that, like, they kind of abandon, like, the cool Umbrella secret corporation thing from, like, the first ones. It's mentioned in this game, but it's definitely a... This is the game where, like, the storyline really starts to veer off course, but the game and the gameplay more than makes up for that, so it's all good. Anyway, that's gonna do it. This one ran a little bit long. I hope you don't mind, but things are about to get pretty fun. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. You know, they go hand in hand. Subscribing would be like amazing. That would help me out. Comment and I will comment back because that's how I roll. New content every Friday, guaranteed. We've been doing this for over a year with new stuff at least once a week. Facebook page, check that out too. That's in the description. So stop by, say hi. I'll say hi back. Until next time, see ya.